Hey guys, it's been a minute. I got too much going on in my brain and all that, so it's hard to keep up sometimes. And I know this is fairly new to me. I'm trying to, yeah, keep it just like as is, right? And I'm not gonna lie, I do get into my head here and there about it, but that's just fact of our human journeys, right? I was just having a thought, and I'm actually planning on writing a piece about this. But this moment was inspired by my beautiful daughter, of course. One of my greatest inspirations, greatest gifts. Um, but it's cool. She's watching this YouTube video. This guy doing a remake or doing a cover on like one of those programs like The Voice or uh, American Idol or whatever which one it was. And it got me thinking, like, you know, credit and all that stuff. And like, whether like something comes directly from us or it was inspired by it. Because oftentimes, like, we've come so far in our human journey that majority of stuff oftentimes is inspired from somewhere along our experience, the way we've put things together or whatever. Like, there's so many factors and details that go into like influencing something to become what it is. And I was thinking, like, there's people who will get upset about, they're singing my song or whatever. And ultimately, like, I mean, I do understand when there is the situation where somebody's ripping off somebody else's stuff and taking credit for it. That is just never cool. And ultimately, at the end of the day, we all know our truth, right? Like, where did it come from? Um, and it can be challenging sometimes because when you're influenced and inspired by so many different people, it's sometimes like hard to give every single person the credit that they are totally worthy of and deserve. Um, I mean, when you're going through and like actually being thankful and sharing your gratitude, like, I know myself from personal experience, like, I've had moments where I was, hurt by the simple fact that I wasn't acknowledged for what I had contributed. And now, like, all this time later in life, I now realize like how oftentimes with life and just like the journey and everything that may be going on for a person, sometimes we don't acknowledge some of those people that really like matter so much to us, because it's not that we're taking them for granted. It's more so that they're just right there, and hopefully they know because we show them, because they're within an arm's reach. um but yeah, I've been like, I wanted to share this thought because all my writing and stuff, all these beautiful ideas and stuff I want to share with people, I'm beginning to see and realize like how this channel is actually going to help me get a lot of stuff out that I might not finish in a way that I would like to, but also acknowledging how nothing's perfect. And the beauty is like just to let it out for whatever it is. And hopefully those seeds ripple out to be something even more amazing. Like, if somebody crosses this and is inspired by it and rolls with it, like, awesome. That just means that little plantation is like growing into some magnificent tree. And it's an honor to know whether I ever get any credit for it, that's not the point. It's just an honor knowing that it will inspire somebody and help somebody else to be that much more incredible in their journey, or that it will contribute to their journey in whichever way it does. But yeah, like, it's been coming up on and off, like all these words. And hearing this song, like, yeah, I just impulsive, I gotta just do this because I gotta type this, I want to write a piece about it. Who knows, that may never happen. But yeah, sharing it, like think of all the words that begin with right? Like, actually, I'm kind of trailing right now because I was originally talking about a cover that this guy was doing. He was doing a cover of Gangster's Paradise. Fucking amazing song. Absolutely amazing. That is a song, I think it's like one of those ones I could never get sick of, no matter how many times it was played. But ultimately, it's like great words, great anything. When we overdo it, we kind of get sick of it. But then it fades away for a long moment, comes back in, it's like, I remember how awesome that was. It just like brings back all this amazing stuff, right? But yeah, like the concept of people becoming upset, like if, say, you're not ripped off, but you receive no credit. It's like, I think the integrity element of it comes in recognizing who you are. And in order to recognize ourselves, we got to know ourselves. And sometimes in life, like, we become so caught up in the details or not even paying any attention to the details that we lose sight of that. And it's not that we never knew ourselves or something like that. It's more we just became so immersed in whatever it is, like, and that's where the moderation factor comes in. Like, we kind of have a tendency to lose sight of what really matters and what's really important, because we pick a focal point and just go with that. And ultimately, what is the point of the focal point? That's kind of where I'm at, is like looking at the ripple effect, and how would that, like, my focus on that contribute to the whole, you know but yeah, like, so the original thought was just sharing, like, take a cover, something that's been remastered, revamped, or somebody's just simply singing a song that you may have wrote in a different way, um to find anything that could be upsetting there, like, it might not necessarily resonate with us right off the hop, but like, ultimately, if somebody with like an equal, or what in your perception might be better, or looking at it simply as different, different talent is singing something that you poured your heart into, why not, like, take that step back and realize, like, wow, you know it's not that they're trying to do like a better job or to take credit for my work or anything like that. It's more, wow, they found inspiration from me. Like, I think we have a tendency to kind of misperceive things sometimes, or like take things in the wrong way, even when the intent from that person, like, might not be that, right? But it's our different filters and stuff that have been built up over the years in life. Like, it doesn't have to be about that, and maybe that's where we got lost along the way, was realizing it wasn't about being better, it was about being inspired. Reframe. Anyways, that's my thought for the day. And thank you for tuning in. See you. I plan on soon. Thanks, guys. Cheers.